Tonight, there is yet another delay in a hit-and-run case that has infuriated people all over the country.
Matthew Denise was hit and killed while riding his motorcycle nearly 3 years ago. Nicholas Guaman, an illegal immigrant, was immediately charged with drunk driving, but the case has proceeded very slowly since then because of competency questions and language barriers. And as Ken MacLeod shows us, just today, another problem arose that's holding up the start of Guaman's trial.
Nicholas Guaman's murder trial got stuck in the mud almost immediately when the defense showed up with an interpreter who speaks Spanish instead of Guaman's native South American tribal tongue, Quechua. Incredible considering that very problem has already contributed to more than 2 years of delays.
And while I understand everyone's ready for trial, this is an important point.
Otherwise, both sides actually agree on much of the evidence.
The facts of the case are obviously tragic.
The defense concedes Guaman was in this country illegally back in August of 2011 when his pickup hit Matthew Denise's motorcycle at an intersection not far from the victim's Milford home. Denise was pinned under the truck, alive and screaming for help, until Guaman drove away, dragging the recent college grad to his death, even as witnesses banged on the suspect's truck and shouted for him to stop.
How could you not know? We were pounding on the truck, telling them to stop, stop, and you could hear the kid screaming.
Which is why prosecutors bumped up the charges against Guaman from motor vehicle homicide while drunk to second-degree murder, arguing that Guaman knowingly killed Denise during his effort to flee the accident scene.
The issue of language is going to play a part in the case because it's going to be a determination of what Mr. Guaman knew or understood at the time people were yelling at him.
Rather than let a jury decide this, the defense has opted for the judge to render a bench verdict, with the hope of convincing him that second-degree murder, along with its corresponding life sentence, is a case of prosecutors gone overboard. The victim's mother and brother, usually outspoken about the slow-moving case, declined comment today. The defense says no interpreters who speak Quechua were available this week but never notified the court. So now the judge has to decide whether to proceed in Spanish and risk appeal or postpone trial again. In Worcester, Ken MacLeod, WBZ News.
The man who used to run the